a book to use to write with, like this, and a paper and pen to take notes. You'll need it for today's class. So while that happens, just feel free to invite your friends, get yourself comfortable. I'll just share the slides in just a bit. For those who joined us, okay, we're going on live on YouTube now. So if you're online already, if you're on my Zoom class right now, that means you're already on the portal. So you've gotten the slides in advance. So I think you're more prepared. So I'm expecting questions to answer in the class, and I look forward for that. For those on YouTube, like I just mentioned, please grab a jug of water, find yourself comfortable, grab a paper and pen, and we'll start class now. My name is Teacher Uma, and you're in Max's eKelas. Let's go. Sharing screen now. So today we're talking about, for Form 1 students, tourist attractions, and we're going to talk about the facts on Malacca and the difference between was and were. These are the two things we're going to look at. Let's start now. Now, fill in the blanks with the words on your right. Fill in the blanks with the words on your right. So here we see Jonker Street and the A Famosa famous fort. The first picture here, we have Jonker Walk. Second one is the A Famosa famous fort. Which one have you been to? We're going to take the words on the right side here, this one here, and we're going to move them all into the gaps here. All right? That's what we're going to do today. All right, now, number one, you can find gap, souvenir in Jonker Gallery. The words that we have are decorated, preserved, inexpensive, historical, market, safely, crowded, center, destroyed, architecture. So which word do you think fits best for number one? You can find what souvenir in Jonker Gallery? What can you find in Jonker Gallery? Let me check the chat group. For students in Zoom, if you can hear me, please say hi in the Zoom chat. I know you're there, you can hear me. That'd be great. Tasha answers inexpensive. So you can find inexpensive souvenir in Jonker Gallery. Inexpensive. All right. So I'll put here number one. Put here number one, inexpensive. All right. One. Kira. So number one is inexpensive. Rashini and Gohasri also agree with that. How about the YouTube chat? Anyone have answers for this question? Hi, Yuvika. Thank you for joining. Hi, Mama Kaida. All right, question number two. It is at the something Chinatown. It is at the something Chinatown. What is the answer for that one? It is at the something of Chinatown. Center, Tasha answers. So center is here, center is here. So question number two, center. Center of Chinatown. All right. Any more answers? Do you have any more answers? Tasha Devioli? All right, not yet. Okay. How about this one? Number three. Jonker Street Library is something with traditional furniture. Is what with traditional furniture? Is it decorated? Is it preserved? Is it historical? Is it market, safely, crowded, center, destroyed, architecture? Jonker Street Library is decorated, is preserved, is historical. So Tasha answers decorated. Gohasri says decorated. I'll put on decorated first. Number three. Here is number three. It's a huge what? It's a huge center, architecture, destroyed, crowded, safely, market, center, historical, expensive, inexpensive, preserved, decorated. Which answer do you think it is? Gohansri says market. Darshini says market too. It is a huge market. Good job, everyone. Good job. Number four, market. It's a huge market. That's number two? No? Is it live chat now? There we go. There we go. Now you can see. So Arjuna says market. Dr. Kraft says, okay, there we go. Number four. It's a huge architecture. Yes, only half an hour, Yufika. Architecture. All right, good job. It is always what with people? So number five. What's the answer for number five? It is always what with people? Good job, Muhammad Naufal. Good job, Ruby Rani. Good job, Danish, and also Arjuna. Market is the answer for number 4. I think we'll find out after this. So in the Zoom call, we have Gohasri, Tasha, and also Darshini saying crowded. It's always crowded. Number 5. Number 5 is crowded. Do we have any other answers from the YouTube chat? Arjuna, Ruby Nani, and Naufal all answer crowded too. So I think we are in agreement here. The A Formosa Fort now. Let's focus on the A Formosa Fort. Let's focus there now. So A Formosa Fort. This something fort was built by the Portuguese in 1511. Year 1511. So what? This something fort was built. This Darshini, Florence, and also Darshini, Guhasri, and Florence answer historical. So I'll put number 6 here. Number 6. Historical. Okay, number 7, it was to be something in 1806. Danish Firas answered architecture. Danish, are you on the right number? Please make sure your player for the YouTube video is all the way to the right. That means you're watching it in live. That means you're watching it in live. Number 6, historical. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. No worries, Danish, no worries. Historical, all right. It was to be this, what, in number 7? Destroyer, Tasha. Dr. Kraft answers destroy. It was to be destroyed. So number 7. Yes, destroy. Again, make sure your spelling is correct. The remains of this fort are very well, what? Very well, what? No worries, Tasha. No worries, Tasha. No worries. The remains of this fort are very well destroyed. Oh, this you can say yes, answer is destroyed. Then it shall be any good job. Tasha answer for number 8 is preserved. Number 8 is preserved. Let's number 8 preserved. Number 8 is preserved. Darshini answers number 8 also. Do you have any answer from the YouTube chat? YouTube chat. Oh, YouTube chat. What are your answers, YouTube chat? Nick Nurfaika says no preserved. Okay, good job, someone. Okay, now Dutch. Dutch what? Still looks well kept. Dutch something still looks well kept. Dutch what though? Yuvika, our class has started already. I think you need to fast forward the video player for yourself. Architecture, Dutch architecture. So that's architecture number 9. There we go. And final one, number 10. You can walk inside the historical ruins. Why? Safely, because that's the last one left. Good job, semua. So that's all the answers for this one. Let's check to see if I answer correctly. 3, 2, 1. You can find inexpensive souvenir. It is at the center of Chinatown. Joker Street Library is decorated. It's a huge market. It is always crowded. This historical fort was built by the Portuguese in 1511. It was to be destroyed in 1806. The remains of this fort are very well preserved. Dutch architecture still looks well kept. And you can walk inside the historical ruins safely. Betul, Danish, Ruby Nani, also Subramaniam. Good job, semua. I got all the answers correct. Yay. So now, when do we use was? When do we use was? A, was is used with plural pronouns, 2 or more subjects. Was is used in the singular pronouns, 1 subject. And C, was is the present simple form of the verb to be. Which one is it? So when do we use was? We have 3 answers here. That 1 is correct. So you need to guess. If you guess correctly, that's good. If you did not correctly guess, it's okay. Now you can identify your bias or your internal misinformation, and you can now correctly identify when do we use was. Try and guess. Is it A, B, or C? The Zoom chat group has answered B. All in agreement. Guhasri, Pratika, Tasha, and also. Okay, so Guhasri, Pratika, and Tasha all answer B. Danish also answers B. Muhammad Naufal answers B. Dr. Kraft answers B. Was is used with singular pronouns. 1 subject. She was. Oh my God, she was. And the answer is B. Good job, Summa. Good job, Subramanian, Irving Blue, and Zeros also for answering the answer B. Was is used with singular pronouns, one subject, and were is used with plural pronouns, two or more subjects. But the pronoun you is an exception. For example, he was hungry just now. I was hungry. You were hungry just now. Huh. Can you use were with the pronoun I? Can we use the word were with the pronoun I? I were hungry. I was hungry. Which one is it? Is it A or B? Yes or no? What is your answer? Answer is no. No, you cannot use were with pronoun I. Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Yes. Were can be used with the pronoun I as a conditional. Were is the past subjunctive of the present verb to be, meaning it expresses hope or possibility rather than stating a fact. So if you're starting to feel confused right now, don't worry about it. The previous slides talked about the IU differences and how it separates from the other rulings for subjects in its plural singular format. We'll talk about this in the future. But for now, if you want to know more, please write it down, this distinction that can you use were, when do we use was, and were is for plural pronouns, except for you. And I, you can use it with were. So you'll need to separate that in your notes. We'll talk about this in the future class, I promise. Right now, though, we won't have enough time. Okay? It's a lengthy topic that I would rather we discuss properly. For now, it's enough that you take your book and write it down. Fill in the blanks with was or were. Number 1, I was thirsty just now. I were thirsty just now. Arjuna answers, I was hungry just now. Sorry, I was thirsty just now. Do you have any answers from the Zoom group? We have were and was from Florence and also Pratika. Tasha says was. Hadi says were. Oh no, man, split right now. Zara says was. Novi Blue says was. Number 2. I'll put here both then. Just a moment. The text. The boys was or were going to the mall with their friends. Number 2. The boys, what? Pratika, Gohasri, and Florence all answer were. The boys were, hold on. Were. Robinani and Danish also agree were. Number 3. You something not happy with the decision. You was or you were not happy with the decision. Number 3. Number 3. Hamanafa answers were. Subramanian says were. Hamanafa says were. You were not happy with the decision. Hold on, and do that. Okay. You were not happy with the decision. All right. Muhammad Nafa says was, however, Arjuna says were. Muhammad Irfan says was. Number 4 now. Number 4. If I was or were rich, I would buy a bungalow house. If I were rich or if I was rich, I would buy a bungalow house. Number 4. Number 4. Oh, number 4. Number 4. Arjuna says 4 was. If I was. And Cloud9 says I were. So I put down both. We'll talk about it later. Quick notes. Just want to remind everyone that we talked about before this. Can we use were with the pronoun I? Yes. Can we use as a conditional as of expressing hope or possibility instead of a fact? So if it's a possibility of it happening, it's were. If it's happening for sure, it might probably be was. And when we use was with singular pronouns, except for you, that's an exception. So he was hungry. So now that we're going to that as a refresher. Number 5, she was or were angry with her mother this morning. She was or were angry with her mother this morning. Which one is it? Was or were? Number 5. Gohasri, Florence, and Darshini, if you don't mind, please answer with the number also so I know what you're referring to. I think your answer was, so she was angry. Arjuna and Rubinani and also Muhammad Naufal and Nick Nurfaika and Cloud9 all say was also. So I'm assuming the answer for all of you is was. Put on was first. Okay. Oh, it is this. Right. Number 6 and 7. Number 6. He something looking for trouble when he called her. Is it was or were? He was or were looking for trouble when he called her. Number 6, given to Behruinani, is was. Guhasri, Darshini, Florence, and Pritika also says was also. Sapanang was. Number 7, we were fighting. We was fighting with our friends just now. Which one is it? 7 were Guhasri. Good job for putting the number 2. Thank you so much. Thank you also to Tasha and also to Muhammad Irfan for putting the number there too. And Yufika. Yufika says was. We was fighting our own friends. However, majority put down were, so I put down were first, and now to check the answers in 3, 2, checking the answers now. So we got number 1, I was thirsty just now because it's a fact. The boys were going to the mall this morning, plural. You were not happy with the decision. This is because it's a you. If I were rich, were because it's a possibility, not a fact. I would buy a bungalow house because it's not in the past. It's just a possibility that if you were hungry, if you were rich, would you do this? Number 5, she was angry with her mother this morning. Was refers to things that have already happened for sure. He was looking for trouble when he called her, and we were fighting with our friends just now. So good job, everyone. We got most of it correct. So thank you so much. Next exercise. Underlined words have been used incorrectly. Fill in the correct answer in the space provided. So we know that all the words here are incorrect. Okay. So number 1 is you was upset with me just now. So if it's not was, what format is it in? What's the word to replace was here? What is the answer to replace you were here? Yes, let me A. Hold on. Do you have a question? No. So number 1 is were from Darshini, and one Darshini is were. If you have a question, please put it in the chat. Let's see. Arjuna also answers were, not where, were. Amanalfa answers were also. Number 2, yesterday we are out with our friends. We are out with our friends. What's the correct form of the word here to use? Yesterday. So yesterday, semalam, we are out. Number 2. Number 2. We are, we were. Yesterday we what? Rashini and Tasha also answer, and Pritika answer were for question number 1. Number 2, Arjuna says were also. Let's see. Suhada also answers were. Anyone else here answering for question number 2? Tasha Devi and also Pritika Gohashri all answer were. Suhada also agrees with 2 answer were also. So nobody is. Good job, good job, good job. Subramania, Muhammad Irfan, and Rabinani answers were in the YouTube chat too. So we're gonna move on from that one. Number 3, the dog were chasing the cat last night. The dog were chasing the cat last night. What is the correct form for the word that we use here? Sort of were, what do we use instead? The dog were chasing the cat last night. So this happened. What happened last night? A dog chasing a cat. What do you think the answer is? Number 3, was given to by Danish. Then answer was. Suhada, Florence, and Pritika also answer was. Gohashri answers was. Darshini answers was. I put on was. Hold on. Number 3, answer is was. Okay. Number 4, Michelle were hungry just now. Michelle were hungry just now. What is the answer for question number 4, everyone? Question number 4. Michelle were hungry just now. Number 4 is was. Darshini, Suhada, Florence, and Pritika, and Tasha all answer, and Gayatri all answer was. Number 4 is was. All right. Now, can someone give me the answer for 5, 6, 7, 8? I feel everyone seems to understand the assignment already. So now, can anyone give me the answer for 5, 6, 7, 8? 5, 6, 7, 8. Na 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 da 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 da. Na 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 da corduroy. Number 5, 6, 7, 8, all in one go. Can someone answer me the question for 5, 6, 7, 8, all in one go? Number, please. I know what you're answering. 5, 6, 7, 8. Since you was sad, I bought you a cake. The Girl Scouts are selling cookies last week. I is terrified of insects as a child. They was trying to finish up their work last night. What are the answers for 5, 6, 7, 8? Arjuna says were 5. Sasha answers were, was. Were, was. Okay, so number 5 is were. Since you were sad, I bought you a cake. Since you were gone. Super old song. Does anyone know what song that is? The Girl Scouts were selling cookies last week. I was terrified of insects as a child, and they was trying to finish up their work last night. Was number 8. They was. They, that isn't they plural. Zoom class. Darshini answer number 8, were. So were. So they were trying to finish up their work last time because they is plural. So plural. Were. Was. Which one is it? For plural, which one is it? Was or were? So I had the answers were, was, were. Since you were sad and the girls were selling cookies. Okay. I think we've got enough answers. Let's see what the answers are in the YouTube also. Mama Irfan says 6 was. Mama Naufal says 7 was. Danish Firas answers were, was, and were. Subramaniam Kanipian says 6. Says the Girl Scouts were selling. Good job. All right. Let's check the answers, shall we? Clear this one first. We're gonna check the answers now. In 3, 2, 1. Boom. So here we go. Number 1 was were. You were upset with me just now. Yesterday we were out with our friends. The dog was chasing the cat last night. Michelle was hungry just now. Since you were sad, I bought you a cake. The Girl Scouts were selling cookies last week. I was terrified of insects as a child, and they were trying to finish up their work last night. All right, good job, everyone. And that's it for today's class. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining for today's class. I'm going to stop the share now. Thank you so much. My name is Teacher Umar, and you've just finished a class with us, our live YouTube session for English on Max's eKelas YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us on our live class. I look forward to seeing you all in the live tutorials in the future. You can do so by joining a Zoom group on our eKelas platform. How? We'll give you the link on our platform. That's ekelas.com.my. ekelas.com.my. Here are a few announcements that I have to share with everyone. Just a moment. The announcements are as such. 1. Please subscribe, like, and share our Max's eKelas YouTube channel. Turn on notifications by clicking on the bell or the alarm bell button there and turn on notifications. Thank you, Arjuna. Thank you, Nick Norfahika. I enjoyed every student here. I hope you enjoyed myself too. I hope you enjoyed our classes. I look forward to seeing you all in the next class also. Hopefully in future Friday classes we'll have that. Tomorrow we'll have science and maths happening. So please join us for our science and maths class. Turn on the notifications for that. Number 3, Abang Portal will also post up pre-reading materials. So if you want to join our class and ask questions and want to be prepared, or you want to have the slides for revision, you can get that from the portal. Number 4, okay, again, maths and science tomorrow. Number 5, we will have quizzes with e-vouchers from time to time. Attend our live tutorials, stand a chance. This week we won't have that, but we do have a digital mission on photography class, competition right now. And if you join the digital mission on photography, you participate and stand a chance to win e-vouchers, and they're really good ones too. So please join that one. It's a lot of fun, taking photos, and you get to win prizes. All right, that's all the announcements I have. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Teacher Umar. Thank you so much, semua. Please, I hope to see you all in the future. Bring your friends. We can spend more time together. Join the Zoom class. Today's Zoom class, we feature, Today's Zoom class, we featured Florence, Darshini, Danish, Firas, Florence, Gohasri, Hafi, Fangshan, and also Pritika. Redmi 9A, Suhada, Tasha Devi, Ting Yung Wei. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining. You made the comment section on our Zoom class all the more better. So amazing work, everyone. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in the Zoom class next week. Bring questions to ask in the comment section. I love to see that. I love to answer. Like, for example, why is it that I and you are treated so differently than the other words to use? For example, they, he, she, we all use same rules, but when it comes to I and you, is different. That's actually an interesting question to ask. Write down in your notes. I'll answer that in the future. Until then, thank you for joining. My name is Teacher Umar. See you in the next time. Bye-bye.